Good morning and welcome to Fibertown. This is episode 51. I'm Emily, Chain of Fools, and I have some co-hosts today.
Hi.
So it's January 29th, 2014, and this is my Podiversary episode. So yes, let me introduce you to, I'll let them introduce themselves.
I am Leanne. I am espresso knitter on Ravelry.
I'm Sarah, and I'm Flanous on Ravelry.
Yay, so welcome everybody. Let me tell you what we're going to do today. We have administrative stuff, we have show and tell, works in progress, spinning, miscellaneous, and party time. That's a new segment. Party time. And the Podiversary giveaway. I'm going to save that for last because our administrative stuff is kind of significant today. So a couple of people to say welcome to. Two Canadians. We have Benji9 and Mia Zoe, and that's Lorna and Judy, and they're both from Ontario, and Mia Zoe is from Toronto. So welcome, and thanks for introducing yourselves. iTunes reviews. Thank you to Lady Fernico, who's from the Pen, Hook, and Needles podcast, and also to Knit Girl. They left lovely reviews, so thank you so much. Okay, I want to say thank you for a shout out from Sadie of the Yarnivore podcast. She mentioned the ASPCA fundraiser that Selket is hosting. She's doing a 50-mile bike ride in April or May, and you can find the details about donating on the podcast thread. Let's see, there is a $25 Etsy gift certificate that you could win. Every $5 donation gets you an entry, and so far you have excellent chances of winning because we don't have a lot of donations. But this is an ongoing thing. It's going to be for the rest of the winter, basically, and into the spring. So it's a lean time of year right now. I know a lot of people are recovering from the holidays, financially speaking, so you have a lot of time to donate. So I'll just keep reminding you. And we have a second prize to give away, and this is from the lovely Amy, who's Memers, and she has the Hudson Valley Knits podcast. Memer.
I just have to
It's fun to say.
Memer.
I just want to call her Memers. Memer, not Amy. Memers. And she's donating a skein of Lorna's Laces Soulmate in this rainbow colorway.
Beautiful.
Very, very pretty.
Silly Frou says your name written all over it. She loves her rainbow stuff. So yes, that's towards raising money for the ASPCA, as I said. And I have a little quick story. This is take two, so I'm going to tell the story again. We had technical difficulties. Cross your fingers that we won't again. But my first Boston, Maxie, was adopted from the SPCA where I was living in Annapolis, Maryland at the time. And I was just telling these guys that after I got married, this was in the mid to late 90s, I had doggy lust instead of baby lust. Like I wanted a dog badly. I'd see a dog on the street and kind of harass it and pet it and talk baby talk to it. So I decided that I couldn't get a dog at that time, but I decided to volunteer as a dog walker at the SPCA, which was pretty much the only place in the town at that time to adopt a dog. And I would take dogs for walks in the woods, and it was just lovely. I love dogs. And I found my Boston Maxie there. He had been abandoned, and he was a very good boy. And so I knew I had to have another Boston. And that's where Alice came from. She's over there ignoring us now. She had been, maybe she'll come and visit us again.
Licking my bags.
The knitting bags, unfortunately. Leanne is not a dog person. So anyway, think about donating. It's a good cause. So, all right. So we also have show and tell and whips from 3 people. So let's start that. You want to go first, Sarah?
Sure.
Okay. I get to knit on my podcast for a change.
Yay, it's fun. I have my hitchhiker. It's in the FO January thread. Some of y'all have seen it. I used about 98 grams of the sock yarn, and I got
pretty.
all 42 points, which was kind of surprising.
Amazing.
Yeah, and I had a little bit of yarn left
See what that
over.
looks like.
Because I tried 3 times before I succeeded.
Leanne knit me a hitchhiker, and it's a bona fide hitchhiker with 42 points.
Yep.
Ooh, this matches.
Yeah, it's really pretty. I love the color. I unfortunately do not
It
remember
looks beautiful with your sweater.
who made the yarn or
It's
what the
mystery
color
yarn,
is.
and you can't
I bought
have it.
Yeah, from Sheep and Wool in 2010.
You look good in that color.
It is. It's such a
you.
pretty,
Too bad you
pretty
can't
color.
buy that
so
colorway.
I
I
really
look
wish
good in this color?
I knew what it
Yes.
was.
In
Anyway.
But it's like a cashmere,
maybe it's just the
merino
color. I
blend,
just love the
little
color.
nylon.
It is
I
nice.
think.
It is really,
It's
really,
really
nice.
nice. Yeah,
Do I
it's
get to
so
try it?
pretty.
How do I look?
Pretty.
Awesome.
Oh, my hair.
It looks good on everybody.
So it's lovely.
Yep,
Fix
this
my
is our
hair.
hitchhiker.
Thank you.
Then I have a hat. It's the Claudia hat.
It's really pretty.
It's really pretty. It's a free pattern. This is also, I linked to the pattern in the January Finish Objects thread. It's on there. And it is made out of Cakewalk Footsie. I held it double to get the kind of worsted weight. The colorway is Caged Wisdom.
Can I ask you a question real quick?
Sure.
Why did you hold that double instead of just buying a worsted weight?
Because I just wanted to use
You
this
just
yarn.
love that yarn.
Yeah, I wanted
Okay.
to use
I
it.
wondered.
It's really pretty.
Mhm.
I just wanted to get
It does give it
used
more
up.
texture.
It's
I
really
like it.
squishy.
It's squishy and cushy. And
Yeah.
It's nice.
Yeah.
Put it on so we
And
can
it
see how cute it
fits.
looks.
It looks really cute. It's got a nice little simple trellis
so
pattern.
cute.
That's really nice.
And
Claudia.
then-
The
yeah,
Claudia.
You know what I
Claudia
love
hat.
is that the cable continues the
Me
ribbon.
too.
I like
Yeah,
the
it goes
ribbon.
right
That's
into
nice.
the ribbon. It's
It's
a
so great.
twisted
Good
knit.
pattern.
Yep.
It's a great pattern.
And those are my
Is that your show and tell?
FOs.
Is that it?
all the FOs that I've got right now.
Okay. You want to go?
Okay, sure. We're doing faux.
hmm
My faux I put up in this
Sorry.
bag that Emily made me.
Beautiful.
She probably showed it before, but
It's,
I love it.
It could be more beautiful than it is, but
so I did this out of Yowza, and it is deep sea jellyfish. It is a Mobius by Kat Bordy that I learned how to make several years ago. I love it.
I've never made a Mobius on
You've
purpose.
never made a
Mobius
Not on
is-
purpose. I've cast on Mobius.
They are magical and they are
Yeah.
so much fun. I made
Let's
it
see.
really fast.
They are. They're
For
super
the Fiber
fun.
Space party,
Yep.
I had to wear it there. This
It's
is very
beautiful.
sad. If you go on my Ravelry page, you'll see that I have, this is the same yarn in my Effortless cardigan. I ripped it out.
Did it take one skein?
Yes, this is less than
Wow.
one skein
Less
because
than
I
one
also
skein.
made a headband with
Okay.
it. And I still have a little bit of balls left, but I wasn't sure if I could make it around, and you know how you run out when you're trying to use up your yarn.
Mhm.
So I ripped out my Effortless. I was trying to make a fun memory out of it. 'Cause it's
So this
sad.
is repurposed
fun
from a,
memory. This is
a
repurposed.
defunct sweater.
Yeah, my sweater, I made it when I was pregnant. It was too short in the back and it was really too big. I needed a size smaller. So don't knit when you're pregnant, you guys.
Knit for
Unless,
the baby.
unless it's socks or a hat.
Unless you
right?
started it
Mittens.
before you were pregnant and you just want to finish it, don't plan something out. Now, this is my sock yarn sweater by Hannah Fettig in a child 6, and it's Claudia Hand Paint's original sock yarn, and it's a camo color for my son.
Really,
nice.
it's a really
He's
great
a
pattern
3.
for.
Yes.
He is 3 years old, but I made a 6 because I want him to wear it for several years.
Yes.
And my daughter, I want her to wear it.
Awesome.
And my one other, do I have another one? Oh, I
Do you?
wanted,
The
Oh, your
Snuggie.
mohair.
oh yeah, my Snuggie, okay.
Snuggle.
My snuggle.
Sorry.
Not my Snuggie, it's a snuggle. Because Emily told me about the, what is it?
Yarnivore.
The
snug-
Yarnivore
The snuggle along.
Snuggle Along, and I used all of this was in my stash. Yes, I'm embarrassed. I had this much Moonlight Mohair. I pulled 10 strands.
10
I
strands.
magic-
Wait, 10 strands?
I think. I
You
might
10
have-
stranded it?
Maybe I 6, 8.
That's
I don't know.
amazing.
It changed throughout the whole thing.
Oh
I
my
used a
goodness.
US 50 that I bought.
She knits with baseball bats.
Mhm.
Made to order. You have to. It's Stitch Diva. I should have brought the needles.
How could I not?
And that would have been one of my whips. But anyway, I bought these needles and they're really nice. They were not plastic. And I made this in one night or I finished it the next morning and I bound off. But it's really warm and it's super
Yep,
ugly.
perfect.
Do not buy Moonlight Mohair.
Moonlight
I bought
Mohair
that
for the win.
not
It's
buy
pretty,
Do
but
not.
it's not the best feeling thing. But I think it's super squishy, and
It's
some
really
lucky
warm.
dog will love it.
Lucky
I'll
dog.
put it over
little
there.
pet.
See if Alice wants to lay down
Yes,
on it.
she likes it.
Is that it for your show and tell?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Oh, and I had a question.
Oh yes.
If you guys want to vote, I
Come
have
into
this
frame.
Shalom. I have this Shalom that I made, and I don't love it, and I don't wear it anymore. And I didn't wear the right shirt. But should I rip this out? It's Malabrigo Chunky. Should I rip it out and make a wrap? I think I used 4 skeins, and I have a pattern. So let
4
me know.
skeins.
Should
You know
I rip it
what?
out?
I think you're going to rip it out.
I saw a great pattern
Oh,
on the
you must
Mustache
wear it.
podcast. We are back. We are back. Sorry about that. love technology. So let's do this fast so it doesn't happen again, because this is our third try. All right, so everyone's done with whips except for me. Okay, so I've got a hoe. Hoe. This is Croy.
Croy.
Say it, Croy.
Croy.
Okay, thank you. Singing the blues.
I say it at home by myself because you do it so much.
Croy. Singing the blues, and I've got the next one cast on, and it's vanilla sock. Fun. So those are for me. Me. I'll go back in my bag. I have a swatch. You all want to see my swatch?
Yes,
this
I
is
do.
my it's right here.
Oh,
this is my
One
hand
of
spun
these yarn
fin.
shops.
This is my yarn shop. And I decided to start swatching. And I tried this reversible cable. I wanted to see what the cable would look like in a woolen spun yarn, and it's just, I don't think I'm going to cable with
not
this.
popping
It's
enough.
just, it doesn't pop in woolen spun. I knew that, but I wanted to try it anyway. Since it was a 3-ply, I thought it might make a difference.
Beautiful.
It's a lot less scratchy in the when it's knit up.
Yeah.
So
it's
I
really
think it's
nice.
going to be a cardigan. I'll probably do something out of the Ann Bud book that I kind of make up as I go along.
Yes, and Bud.
Ann
Love
Bud,
you.
baby.
And Bud's twice.
It's
as-
very fuzzy.
It
It
is.
just has a wonderful halo to
It does, yeah. So
Beautiful.
that is the next sweater on my needles. Will be out of this. Doop doop doop. So, what else? Oh, my Milo is
Yeah, what's
cast
that?
on.
Mm-hmm.
This is for my girlfriend who's having a baby boy, and this is out of Hazelnut's Artisan Sock in the Coveralls colorway. Where is it? There we go. Coveralls. And I'm just double stranding this. I'm making the 3-month size, but it calls for a DK, and this is a fingering weight, of course, so it's going to be kind of a worsted. So I'm hoping this will come out around a 6 or a 9-month size. Since
Just so you know,
it
I
will.
knit one in almost one day, so it's a
Yeah.
fast. If you want it to be fast, it can be really fast.
I am highly distracted by other things, so I just have cast on in
Yeah.
like 3 rows. But yeah, this should be great, and I'm going to do a cable down the side.
Beautiful
So,
colors.
Which cable are you
Very
gonna do?
rich.
I think I'm going to do
Can I
not
recommend
either-
not the owl?
not the XO, not
The owl ends up looking a little messy, and from far away you can't tell what it is. It looks like
Yeah.
it messed up on the cable. Don't
Okay.
do it. I did it.
I'm going to do either the XO or the Celtic Braid, I think it's
That's
called.
beautiful.
I think that's the
Gigi
one I
has
did for
Celtic
Gigi's.
Braid,
Yeah.
Those are the
it's
best.
beautiful.
Those
Yeah.
are the best ones.
I guess you could do any cable you wanted.
You
really.
can. Whatever will fit
Find
into
something
the-
from another pattern.
Yeah.
And then I have my Follow Your Arrow.
Oh, let's see.
Which,
I love this. I want to make one. Oh, surprise! Guess who did that?
That's so beautiful.
Where did you get that special mohair delightful
Okay.
yarn?
This has been making the rounds as sort of like the white elephant gift thing. Nobody wants this. Leanne tried to
from
get
my
me to
stash.
take it. It's from her stash.
It does say Capital Yarns, you guys.
It's kind of a collector's item.
Oh, there we go.
Sorts.
So she like put
It's
it
mohair.
in. She put it in my bag last night, and I
It
found
was-
it later.
While we were talking about it, I said I could just shove it in your bag every day, and I shoved it in your bag while I was saying it, and you didn't know.
She has
How much
shoved.
you didn't know.
She has shoved this in a coat pocket. I have hidden it behind your couch.
Behind my couch.
It's in
and
my
then
fiber space
it was
bag.
in her bag, and it's come back to me again. So I'm
I
gonna
believe
have to
she
find
called
a
me
time.
a sneaky little bitch.
Explicit tag. Bleep that out. Hello, focus camera. You didn't hear that.
There's no children watching this.
There
on.
might be. All right, I'll put a tag in there
I
to
was
let moms
talking
know.
about a little doggy.
It was my little doggy. So anyway, Follow Your Arrow cow out of Hazelnuts again, and this is the Entice and the Artisan Sock, Cherry Fizz and Sassafras. You may notice that this has been kicking my behind because I don't know.
Did you rip it back?
I did.
Oh.
And I've ripped it back like 3 times since because I
No.
cannot get it right. But I think I'm finally on the right track.
It's beautiful.
So this is essentially just starting clue 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I did clue 1B, and I'm going to do clue 2B, and then clue 3 is already out, so I'm behind. But
Just
it's
is a
nice.
gorgeous
Why have you been
yarn.
partying all weekend?
Maybe it had to do with the partying all weekend. Yes.
It might
So
have.
next week this should look different.
It's very
Better,
beautiful.
but it's really a cool pattern.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are knitting various incarnations of it at the same time. For some reason, I am not having the best time with it. I enjoy it, but it's just not coming out for me. So It's a mystery. It's a
I love
mystery
the-
cow.
I love the gauge that you got on it.
Yeah,
Yes,
thanks. I
it's
usually
beautiful.
I went
It's
up
so
to
loose, but it looks perfect.
thanks.
So.
It's on a 7, which is
Looks good.
it's bigger than I usually do. So
Mhm.
those are my whips. Why is the camera not focusing? We're all blurry.
Soft focus. It's nice.
Focus.
That's better. Okay. Stupid camera, stupid computer. All right, so let's move on to spinning. Sarah, show us your
All
new
right.
spindle. I destashed my Turkish
She did.
Spanish peacock.
So happy to take it off her hands.
If she
Not
ever
a
wants
problem.
to destash it back, it's coming back to me. It'll stay
Passing
in the
it back
knitting
and forth.
family. Yeah, like this junky mohair too. That's
That
staying
will
in the
always
family.
Be around.
Yep. But anyway, it's the Spanish peacock Turkish spindle, and
Look
I
it
am
up.
working on Gourmet Stash poonies with it. My first time Turkish spindling and using Gourmet Stash,
And it's
they
beautiful.
both are amazing to work
Look
with.
at that.
They
And
just
show
spin
your
up so nice.
Show your strand. It's
Yep.
so
Here's
so
thin.
thin.
the strand, and here is the poonie that's left that I'm working
Wow.
on. Let's bring it over this way.
It's
So
Ode
it's
to
got-
Hobbledehoy.
Yes, it's one of the inspirations for Ode to Hobbledehoy sample. It
Okay.
is a merino silk, bamboo, Corriedale, and Angelina blend,
Nice.
and I've spun up. I think that's my third poonie. There must have been about 6. It has beautiful, cool gray purples, teals, little silver Angelina, little pops of green and yellow. It's just a joy to work with. Thank you, Kate.
Yeah,
I love
it's
it.
amazing.
She is very talented.
Is that it for your spinning?
This is it.
All right.
My travel spinning.
So I have some Gourmet Stash and
Beautiful.
a Spanish peacock. Look at my
It's beautiful.
my Spanish peacock drop spindle with the
It's
spider.
got a
and-
really pretty color.
You
Yeah.
know, this is the one that's
Chartreuse
inspired
seed.
by Anne Weaver, and it looks just green on the outside. But look, if when you start spinning it, you've got this lovely surprise of like little pops of beigey brown in there.
That reminds me of my Edison bulb.
Yes.
Yeah. And this is the Kate came to our party, Leanne's party, and she brought samples.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. That's that green that I'm spinning. The green right
It's
here.
gorgeous.
And yeah, we got awesome samples, and she brought us her Lolo bar samples,
Mhm.
I love
and everybody loves that.
Lola love.
Loves that.
They are so wonderfully fragrant.
You should go and
Very
go visit her
moisturizing.
shop and get one of those because they
I
smell
wonder how big it is if you buy a
amazing.
full size.
I have one. I'll show you.
The sample is really convenient. If you don't
Mhm.
carry a purse, you can slip it in your pocket and you
Yeah,
just
it's
stick it in your
Great for
bra.
travel.
Yeah.
Stick it anywhere and you just have your hands moisturized.
So I have also finished spinning. Oh, here it
Ooh.
is. This is
Ooh.
again Gourmet Stash.
It's
This
beautiful.
This is the Arya Stark colorway. Oops, coming undone. This was Cat of the Canals and No One. And this was the caveat that I thought I was allergic to is in here. Let me show you the tags. So Cat of the Canals has merino, superfine merino, silk, yak, bamboo, and Kiviat cloud. And then this is No One, and it has the sari silk in it, and also merino, bamboo, and superfine merino. Oops, sorry. And it's amazing. And the Kiviat didn't give me any.
Maybe you were just having an off week.
Maybe
so
I was.
beautiful.
Maybe I'm not allergic to
I
Kiviat.
love
I
it.
don't think you are.
Isn't it gorgeous?
It
It's
is
really
really
beautiful.
pretty. I
I
love.
love the little bits of kind of
Red.
the gold and the red
Yeah,
and
there's
the
some-
bluey turquoise.
That's the sari silk.
Yeah.
You can see just little surprises.
Oh, sorry.
Bring it to me.
I'm putting on my FO.
Oh, you haven't. Okay, this was finished in the time when we were dealing with our technical
I
difficulties.
got my honey cowl.
So
Love it.
I think this is going to be even more amazing knit up
Yeah.
because you'll get those pops of color.
What are you going to? What is your
No
plan
clue.
for
I
it?
have
Nothing
120
yet?
yards of a 2-ply
Do
You
a
work it
cowl.
into a hat.
lace
a
to
cowl?
fingering.
Yeah.
You
Whoa.
know.
That'll be
And this
fun.
was all spun on my Spanish peacock Tibetan.
Mhm.
But it's really nice. It's really, really nice. So
It's a good
yay
color
for maybe
for
not
you.
being allergic to Kiviat. Yeah.
It's good color.
Maybe I have to do something with all my Gourmet Stash
Mhm.
leftovers. So
Mm-hmm.
lady over here has spinning. She's a brand new
I-
spinner.
Lost my spinning virginity right before the new year.
So excited.
And all day on New Year's Day, is this on purpose? Okay. On New Year's Day, I spun all afternoon, and I got this. My friend destashed her
Beautiful.
fiber so I
So
don't have the tag.
fluffy.
And she has a Golding spindle,
I
which is
also
a
have a
nice
Golding
beginning tool.
My friend destashed her Goldings. Thank you,
Is that
Darcy.
Miss Darcy. Aw.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Lucky girl.
I love it. She also gave me fiber to go with it.
Ooh,
So
that's
I've been
really
using
pretty.
this.
Three Waters Farms.
Three Waters Farm.
Bangladesh.
It's beautiful.
Is it
There was
BFL?
2 braids. It is. It's BFL,
Uh-huh.
and I have 8 ounces.
Wow.
That's a lot.
So I've been spinning that under Emily's supervision.
Sometimes.
Thank you.
We plied that one together.
My daughter started spinning,
Yeah.
and then we plied her yarn. You showed me how to
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, and she
I
just
plied
did that
this
herself.
by myself, but it was very weird. I'm glad I live in a townhouse because I had to drop it off of the railing and inside.
Yeah, get more
It was
space that
helpful.
way. So, that's it. We're on to talking about the party and our acquisitions. We got some awesome stuff. So, Leanne is the lady who got the party. And we had wine and cheese and crackers, and we had some
very
awesome
nice.
guests.
Yeah.
We had a lot of our knitting friends who came. We got 10% off the store. Kate from Gourmet Stash and TJ from Spanish Peacock were there, and Elizabeth Utrapalia was there. I got to meet Holly from the Sheepish podcast. Oh, I forgot to show my bags. I won 2 bags.
beautiful.
This is the one I won from Bling Your String. Oh my gosh, I really love this bag. It's got martini
That is
glasses,
cute.
but it's just super. It's deep, and
jealous.
I love it. Bling Your String. Bling Your String. Can you see that? It's a little bit washed out.
It's a really
then-
cute print.
Yeah, I won this.
This is fun.
I won this also.
Not to be confused with this,
I know we're
which was a
confusing.
hotel bag from my dad. Thanks, Dad.
This is from So For You, and I won this on some other podcast. It's escaping me right now, but this is an awesome little project bag. Really well made, both of them, and so Bling Your String and So For You, EWE. I believe they're both on Etsy. So For You has got her own shop, maybe Big Cartel. So, yeah, those are my winnings. You want to show what you got?
Yeah.
Oh,
Ooh.
you've packed yours away.
I had to pack
mostly.
mine all up. It was really sad. I just mailed it off this morning,
Yeah.
so hopefully it'll get to Germany. Fingers crossed.
What
soon.
did you get? You got shelter.
She got a lot of the same stuff
I
I
Sweaters
did
bought.
buy. I bought
quantity.
this colorway of shelter in a sweater's quantity for this Svalbard.
It's a Brooklyn tweed pattern.
Yeah, cardigan.
This is the Old World colorway.
Mhm.
Here, let me hold it up. I bought one of these. Sarah got a sweater's worth.
hmm
It's really nice.
It's really, really nice.
and
it's very squishy.
I got these two because I just loved them together.
Mhm.
I don't know why. I don't know what they'll become, but
They're beautiful. The colors are so rich.
and these I got at Fiberspace. I also got this one at Fiberspace. This is Neighborhood Studio Sport, and it's in the Charles. Does that say Center? So, yeah, it's Charles Center colorway. And Emily from What She's Watchin' had this hat that she was wearing on her podcast. I think it's called Contemporary, and I want that hat, Emily. So I got this to knit it.
Copycat.
I'm a copycat. I'm not ashamed to admit
The
it.
best form of flattery.
It
Yep.
is. It
I'm
is.
always copying her.
I'm always copying them.
You started the hitchhiker,
I finally knit my first hitchhiker.
but
Yeah.
you started it with your worsted weight, and then I
Oh,
copied you,
I
and
had
then
some
I
hand
Ooh,
spun.
started
this
making
is
it.
pretty. I have one of these. I copied her.
Dragonfly.
This is Dragonfly,
So
Bad Moon
pretty.
Rising. Got this at Looped.
That's a great rendition of the color too, right?
Yeah,
there.
it looks really
It's
good.
very accurate.
Very accurate. Love this color. This is going to be a hat or something. And then my last acquisition was Lollipop, Movers and Shakers. And this is based on, I think she dyed this
Metro
special
lines.
for Looped in DC.
Yeah.
It's based on the DC Metro lines. So it's called like Foggy Bottom and Movers and Shakers and Smithsonian, Navy
Go to the
Yard.
Silver line.
Yeah, the Silver Line is
Did
the
they
newest
have one
one.
more of those?
Maybe.
Maybe they might
I don't
have
know.
had one more.
You should call and see what they have.
Mhm.
I'm gonna call.
No! We're going to have more technical difficulties. Okay, we'll talk about the party real quick.
Oh, I didn't show my
It was fantastic.
acquisition.
It was
Okay.
it was super cool. It was so much fun.
My
It was
acquisition
freezing.
was
Oh yeah.
Yipes Stripes Kit. Now, I'm going to show you real quick. It's Neighborhood Company. I've got a gray, like a wine color. I'm not even telling you the real colorways. A cream.
Oh, this was somebody gifted this. This was a
Red.
birthday present
My friend
for her.
Jenny
Aw,
bought it early
That was
birthday
nice.
present. And this is
Ooh.
the most beautiful one. It's
Oh.
beautiful.
Hi again, it's me and Alice. And we are back after much technical difficulties. We are back to do the Podiversary stuff, right, Alice? So Alice is enjoying Leanne's Moonlight Mohair snuggle. It is Alice approved. So yeah, we just kind of gave up on the technology and went and had sushi because both of my friends had to go pick up kiddos. So yeah, you guys ready for a Podiversary drawing? Thank you so much for the wonderful stuff you all have put on the thread, and I'm going to move us back. Alice is napping here. And yes, let me just refresh your memory about what there is up for grabs. And there is something new, which is spectacular. I posted on Instagram about it, and I hope you all saw it, and that if you're interested, you've entered. So I'm going to pull 3 numbers. 1, 2, 3. The very first number, and these will be all random, the very first number will win this Knitting Geisha bag. These are in the order that the prizes were donated. So it's an adorable bag with a brown lining, very well made, super cute. Knitting Geisha. So thank you, Nicole, for donating that. That will be the first person. The second person who gets pulled will win this trio of hand-spun mini skeins. Sanguine Griffin, Pigeon Roof Studios, and Into the World. Lovely, lovely. And for whomever wins these, I will count yardage for you. I will rescan them and see what kind of yardage we've got. That's number 2. Number 3. So beautiful. Before the Fiberspace party, which was just so much fun, we didn't get to talk much about it because of this stupid computer. But it was really a wonderful time, and someday I'll get my Fiberspace party and we'll do it again. Kate of Gourmet Stash, she brought something for me to give to you guys for my Podiversary. And I loved it so much when she showed it to me that I said, you've got to bring me one too. And so I acquired one too. Let me just show you what's in this delightful little pastry looking box tied with a lovely ribbon. The one I'm going to show you is the very same one that is going to be given away as the third prize. They are fibery tribbles. They are made from mohair, silk, bamboo, yak, and angelina. These are called the obligatory box of chocolates. It's a little over 2 ounces of tribbles, fibery tribbles. These are the salted caramel. Oh, delicious. Salted caramel tribbles. 2 of those. Then we have 2 raspberry cream tribbles. So beautiful, so soft. And finally we have 2 of the mint truffle. Yum, yum, yum. So that will be prize number 3. Let me just grab my random number generator. I was really hoping I'd have people here to help me with this, so bear with me as I do this. Okay. Hey, Allie. Okay, let's see. So we had 80 entries, so I'm number 1, so we have 2 through 80. So I'll pull up my random.org. So exciting. Awesome prizes. Okay, you can see that I have, I hope you can see. It's always a struggle to get this at the right angle. There we go, 2 through 80. Let's see what is generated. Generate, we have number 62. So I'm going to draw all 3 numbers and then I will look in the thread. So we have 62, that's number 1. Number 4, and number 44. Okay, let's see. Okay, Podiversary prize thread. The person who is winning the Knitting Geisha bag is number 62. So that is on page 3. Alice is waiting to see who it's going to be. Can you all see her? There she is. Such a lovely girl. All right, 62. Butterfly Jones, 07. All right, Butterfly Jones, 07. Vanessa, I think she did one of my test knits for me. Vanessa, You won the Knitting Geisha bag. So PM me and let me know where you would like it shipped. Okay, the second person is winning the handspun. That is number 4. So let's see. That's on page 1, of course. 4 is Heather 01851. Excellent. Oh, she's the one from Lowell, Massachusetts. You know, that is historically a textile town, and she gave me some information about that. Cool. And the winner of the Gourmet Stash Tribbles. Let's see who that is. Wrong page. It's exciting, Alice. Cookie Lady Knits. I know, Cookie Lady Knits. Let's see. Okay, let's see if she's a spinner. If you are not a spinner, Cookie Lady, talk to me. We'll figure something out. You know, you might become a spinner. This might be your incentive. I can't tell if you are or not. Handspun. Do you have any handspun? Are you psyched? You won the Gourmet Stash. So, where's your stash? Oh, you have 0 stashed, so I can't tell if you're a handspun. If you're a hand spinner or not. So, those are the 3 winners. And yes, PM me and let me know your addresses, where you would like those things sent. And, oh, let me show you one other thing I got. The sushi restaurant we went to is right near a Tuesday morning. And at the Fiberspace party, excuse me, I'm going to move you all back. At the Fiberspace party, I had my water bottle spindle case. That's just not cutting it. So, yeah. I went to Tuesday morning, and for $3 a piece, I got myself some of these wine bottles. Vicky from Heartland Knits said these are what you should use for a spindle, and TJ and Kate both had their spindles in some of these. This one's impossible to open. So yes, my spindles will fit nicely in here for travel, out and about. I got 2, because $3 each. Here they are. They look like they're covered in wallpaper. So, thank you for a very wonderful year of podcasting. Alice says thank you also. And I look forward to year number 2. Right, Alice? Do you hate squirrels? Do you hate squirrels? Squirrels are so bad. And also men in hats. She hates men in hats. Is there a squirrel? Is there a squirrel out there? Or a kitty cat? Anyway. Rambling. I hope you enjoyed my guests today. I had a lot of fun, and so did they. And Leanne, it cut off right as Leanne was showing a beautiful yarn kit from Neighborhood Fiber Company, full of amazing fuchsias and grays and wines, and just lovely. So, okay, I hope I'm not forgetting anything, and I will see you all next week. So until then, you take care. Bye-bye.